Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's Noble Beer Reviews. Today I have a beer from a brewing company that I've not done a review for yet. This is from Bolero Snort, out of High Point, I want to say High Point, North Carolina. Oh no, it says brewed and bottled for Bolero Snort LLC by High Point Brewing Company, out of Butler, New Jersey. It's funny because it says this beer is brewed in honor of our first anniversary. That's what it's called, a Happy Buckin' Anniversary. But I think their first anniversary was like 4 or 5 years ago. This beer is pretty old. It's just something that I've had sitting around for a long time. And I realized that I needed some empty 750s with a small cap, and this fit that bill for homebrewing. So I decided to open it now. I know I definitely should have opened it before this, but stuff happens. And this is an Imperial Porter, but it's only 7.7%. So I don't know. To me, calling anything Imperial if it's under 8% is kind of silly. But I guess it's only 0.3 ABV away, so it is what it is. But I haven't had this before. I didn't have it fresh or anything because this is an anniversary beer. It's definitely a one-off, so it's not like they've made it more than once, I don't believe, I guess some breweries do make an anniversary beer, and then people like it so much they make it year-round, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case with this. That's weird. I'm guessing this was something that was stuck inside my bottle opener, but it's like a piece of plastic. I don't think it was something that was under the cap. That wouldn't even make sense. It's just a really weird coincidence. Let's see what this looks like. Wow. It's very, very carbonated. Anytime a darker beer has the carbonation of like soda, it worries. It always worries me. And that's kind of what this looks like. I love highly carbonated like saisons and stuff, but highly carbonated dark beers just are not a good thing usually. So it pours a pretty dark brown. I wouldn't say it's black though. It's not quite that dark. With about 2.5 fingers worth of beige head. It poured and seems very carbonated from the pour. So it doesn't really smell old or oxidized, but it does smell kind of odd. There is some cocoa powder. I do get a little bit of like metallic cherry notes. There's definitely some roasted malt underneath too. So yeah, flavor follows suit with the aroma. It is a little metallic. That cherry character kind of goes hand in hand with that for me. I do get some of that dark cocoa powder that I was saying in the aroma. Definitely dark chocolate in general. A little bit of coffee. But it is very carbonated for this type of beer, which is kind of unfortunate, really. But there's nothing really other than that light metallic character, but that is something that it seems the carbonation, I usually only get that in like these highly carbonated darker beers. Maybe it's just carbonic acid that I'm getting. There is like some tobacco-y character out of it too. It's really not a bad beer, especially for being like 4 years old or something, 4 or 5 years old. But the things that I kind of don't like about it, I really wouldn't attribute to age. I wouldn't attribute very high levels of carbonation to age. If anything, it would be the other way around. But it's definitely not. I mean, I'm not getting any like cardboardy character, so I don't think it's oxygen. It's really not a bad beer. It's just kind of a weird thing to do. A 7.7%, excuse me, Imperial Porter as your anniversary beer in 750s. I don't know. There's just something about that that's weird to me. But overall, it's not a bad beer. But I can't imagine any particular reason I would ever want to drink this again because there's just nothing that stands out about it at all. If I want just like a good regular porter, I'll get Edmund Fitzgerald, or I'll get Bell's or Founders or Brew Gentleman Mr. Automatic, which if I move back to Pittsburgh, I can't wait to drink that all the time because that is a fantastic regular porter. If I want like a big giant Imperial Porter, I'm obviously not going to go for this either. So it's kind of in no man's land, really. Like I said, it's not poorly executed. It's not my favorite, but it just doesn't really have a place in anything for me to want to drink it again. So I'm just going to give this a drink. I'll definitely finish this bottle. It's not bad. It's not a bad beer at all, but I just have no reason to buy it again. So I think that's all I got in this one. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.